Welcome back to the pit. That's right. We're back. I know what you were thinking. They're probably dead. And you know what? You're right. We've been dead for 200 years now.
That's right. This is our 37th episode from Beyond the Grave.
Yeah, dude. It sucks over here, bro. They got nothing. No Wi-Fi, no fucking pies, no donuts, dude. There's only one thing they have a shit ton of down here, dog, bro.
Epstein's victims.
Yeah, man. And those motherfuckers suck ass, bro.
Literally.
Didn't Epstein... Oh, yeah. He committed suicide. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy. Yeah. He had an island, I think. I don't know. Queen's son was there, if I'm not mistaken. That's the pictures that I've seen.
You know, there's actually multiple of those...
child-loving islands.
And that was only just one of them. You know,
Damn.
one is under British rule right now, called the Pitcairn Islands. And literally, the Crown needs to send 2 random guys from England over to this island in the middle of nowhere because everyone on the island is related and will not rat each other out.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, dude.
Well, see, and this is the thing. We just came back, and the first thing you hear is about some inbreed British island where people sell kids. So welcome back to the pit. What can you expect? Probably a little bit more of this shit. Maybe if we do a little bit better, we can reveal a face cam so you can finally see that no, I am not a cyclops. I don't have 7 tentacles. It's only 6. And they are right there where it matters. On my knees.
Although that whole O face thing that's on his logo, yeah, that is how it
That
looks.
it is. Yeah, that is. Even my nipples are like that, bro. Eyes and everything. So let's talk about what went down when we were gone. You know, I know we were absent. What happened? Zuckerberg sent his finest warriors after us, and we had to hide. They were relentless. They like to touch people in bad spots, man. I didn't like it. We moved countries. We came back. Figured out that Elon bought Twitter. So we might have a Twitter page soon since we're allowed to talk on there without, having people send drones at my house to see if I peed in peace.
We were looking for spots maybe we could stake our claim, that we could be long term. And well, as it turns out, Ukraine was no longer the option.
No, sadly, Putin had other plans, and he
he had the same plans that we had.
Oh, that's messed up, man. See, but jokes aside, and I hope everybody knows that this is supposed to be a comedic podcast. Everything that you hear, don't take it too personal. I know we sometimes
Except for
get
you, Frank.
Yeah, fuck you, Frank. I've seen what you did, dog, and you know what, man. That's fine. That's just vile, bro. Like, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, dog, and you play, like, cards like Skill Drain, dude, pooey, fuck you, dog. Hey, I play Skill Drain, don't. But, like I said, we try to do the same thing that we used to do. The only problem that we had is we're big fans of freedom of speech in one way that it's like, I want everybody to interact in a way. I want you to say what you think and how you feel. And you know what? We don't have to always agree on it, but the best thing to do is, hey, you know what? I see how you think, you see how I think, move on with it, and that done deal. In the meantime, the queen is dead, right?
Yeah, that's our fault.
Man.
Sorry, God.
Don't take that. Man, come on. So, on our way, when we were moving back, we stopped in one of these game stores. We're trying to buy a new board game because we were bored, and we interrupted a Magic the Gathering tournament. No offense to anybody who plays Magic the Gathering, bro, but these motherfuckers stink. Bad, bro. Like, it was so many of them, and nobody washes themselves.
Well, the worst part was that apparently they don't have windows over there.
No,
so it's just
yeah.
And they shut down the air conditioning. Like, I see the vents, and there's nothing blowing. Like, well, it's already 26 degrees inside. It's not too bad. It's like, bitch, 26 degrees.
Some dude named Kenny saving his 2 blue mana, bro. You should have saved that 2 blue mana to put deodorant on. What you doing, man? But yeah, and after that, we were kind of moving back, to the good old Uncle Sam's place. And we have to tell you one thing. Everywhere else in the world is no different. The whole world sucks ass. So everybody who has grand illusions, it's greener on the other side. Perhaps. Maybe for a few Kit Kat flavors, some good McDonald's items. Overall, ass.
There's no reason to move to a country, across the world if you could just get a shotgun and knock down your next door neighbor's door.
That is correct. We have tried it. That is the whole reason we were gone for a whole year. But we are trying to do a little Christmas special. Not to spoil anything. But like I said, we already said that we are planning on putting on a little bit face cam and stuff like that for you guys. So, yeah, we'll see where everything goes. We're trying to do a little bit more skits. Maybe continue with the horror genre as well. Work with another few channels. And overall, we're going to try to get back into it and actually stay and improve the quality of content that we've been doing. And hopefully, like I said, not get demonetized on censor board, because we did brand ourselves as a comedic podcast from the beginning, and we had no problems up until we did that funny one with Man vs. World.
Oh gosh,
they took all of the views away as if we were speaking. Like, that was straight up, again, for anybody who doesn't know, it was all a joke. Anybody with 2 IQ could figure that out. It was not a real game. Let's be real.
See, that's the problem, though. People on Twitter don't have 2 IQ. And
now it's different. Come on, Mr. Tesla bought it.
That's right. What do they call him? The King Twit or something.
King Twit. Did you see his full body armor that he had?
No, dude.
Elon Musk and his red armor of doom, bro.
We'll get that. We'll get the shit up on the screen. But I did see on his nightstand, you see he's got 2 guns. One's an old ass revolver from like 1865 or something, and like in the whole the box of it, there's the painting of George Washington crossing the Delaware. Dude, it's like the guy's an African American, and he's more American than I am. Honestly,
the thing about Elon, that the one thing that a lot of people don't understand is, so this dude, you can agree with him and you cannot agree with him. And the one thing that I honestly think, and again, you can disagree, I actually do think that this guy has all intentions of helping people. No matter what he does, some of his stuff that he does isn't really the best out there. But every time, I legitimately have a feeling that he has a good intention behind it, I mean, man is trying to put a man on the Mars. For what reason? To kill him on there? Probably. Is he going to put a man on the Mars? Probably. How can you say that's bad? Have you ever died on Mars? No. That guy's going to be famous.
Okay, so in Terminator how, there's always one good Terminator?
Right. He's the good Terminator.
You got Zuckerberg on one hand, the liquid metal
the
one.
lizard man, yeah.
And then on the other hand, you've got Elon, who's been sent back from the future to blow shit up and make us laugh.
Correct. And make small electronic toy cars that actually are worth more than anything else in the world at this point.
I mean, they were until I kind of lost them up there.
Yep.
They didn't. Yeah. They didn't have any labels on there warning me not to stick it in my anus.
And that is their fault. Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of suing, I want to sue the Liver King, bro. I've been eating testicles for a year, indulging in the primal lifestyle, dude. Do you know how many pigs and deers and I killed for these testes, bro? And guess what? Nothing. Where is my primal body of... I have to just figure out that he was using steroids and stuff, man.
Wait a second. You were supposed to eat the testicles?
Wait, were you not?
Well, they're kind of next door neighbors with the car now.
Oh.
No,
He wasn't specific how they're supposed to be in you. So that's on the... I want to sue him.
That's it.
For my... I trusted that man, bro. Like, I was out there on the trees, dog. I was throwing rocks, man. I forgot how to read for all that. I embraced... I broke my leg, bro. I put mud on it. It didn't heal right, but I believed him.
You know what's funny, too? Back in the... number one, let me explain something to y'all. I'm bald. I'm shiny, if you will. Like, I asked my wife for some hair supplies. She got me a buffer.
That's fair. She likes you a lot, I guess.
Yeah, so, I mean, it does attract the birds.
And hey, I fucking hate birds, bro.
They ain't even real, man.
That's what I fucking hate them. Like, the idea, and this is where it pisses me off, that there is something out there that can fly on its own. Come on.
Exactly.
Come on. You think God would create an abomination like that? And then on top of that, not even something cool to give it feathers? Disgusting. Yeah, the only creature that can fly normally is a bat.
Exactly. Like, that makes total sense. They have hands and everything too.
Yeah. And they look like garbage. But you know what? At least they're kind of cool. I mean, Dracula would...
I mean, you got Dracula.
Had sex with a bat, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was in the original Latin version of the book.
Yeah. I mean, that's why his nickname was the steak, right?
I mean, look at how important bats are. I mean, in comparison to birds,
they gave us corona.
Yeah, they're worldwide renowned.
Exactly. The only thing the bird gives the bird flu, dude. Who gives a crap about the bird flu?
I mean, we just passed Thanksgiving, and. We're supposed to enjoy eating turkey.
But we all know they're spies.
Yeah.
I stabbed my turkey.
They're the land troopers.
Stabbed my turkey. Guess what was inside?
What?
A Russian dude with a microphone.
Of course.
That's what I'm telling you. There's no way. There's no way, man. But yeah, bro. Liver King, please, man, compensate me, bro. Like, I just need a little bit. 700,000, not much.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, gosh. I mean, that's CroSoul's.
Yeah. He lost his hair.
Yeah. Well, here's what's going to happen. I was telling you that I was bald. That's because I got high testosterone naturally. You want to know something funny? Liver King was bald until last year. You know what happened? He kept eating liver, and he got man boobs, and he got his hair back. Eating liver turns you into a bitch. He lied to me, and that's why I'm suing him.
Damn, that's why my nails are so shiny now.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. That's weird.
I was going to say it's keratin that makes your hair and your nails shiny, but you know what's funny? There's this old wives' tale saying that carrots are good for your eyes.
Yeah, sure, man. Just like Mercury was supposed to make you immortal, right?
Right. Well, you know how that came about. The Germans were super fucking confused why the English were doing so well, like knowing where their U-boats and stuff were in World War II, and the English literally just put in the newspaper, "Hey, eat more carrots; it makes your eyesight better," and they believed them.
Ah, wow, well. I mean, nothing has changed. I mean, right now you see people believe all that stuff. Remember, you have people out there who straight up thought if you did a TikTok dance that you would support Ukraine against Russia. And that was in the news, bro. You can actually look that up. Look up, any of you out there, Google 5 TikTok dances that you can do to support Russia. Now, anybody with, again, room temperature IQ could be like, bro, that ain't gonna do nothing for Dmitry over there. But people do it.
Sometimes people dancing does a whole lot. I mean, some people who can dance really well.
Of the rain clouds?
I mean, look, you have people from Israel. Just Google dancing Israelis. You see they dance really well, and they summon airplanes to come and hit buildings in New York.
First the Queen died, now the retaliation is 9/11 joke, man. Damn. Well, I mean, fair is fair. If you dish out, you do have to receive.
Of course.
Famous saying of the Kama Sutra. Don't quote me on that, but please copyright.
Page 69.
Page 69. The quote from the one guy.
The one that smelled like curry. Yeah,
that's
that
right.
one.
So you'd be like, yeah, what a distinct smell. There's nobody else. Nobody. You're like, you know what, man? Like, the only thing that people always say is like, have you ever seen a gay tiger out there?
No.
I've never seen one, but I heard one. You know how they sound?
Oh.
Roar. That's pretty gay. Solid.
Wait a second.
What?
I have heard one of those before.
Where?
When we were in Thailand.
Hey. We were never in Thailand.
Oh, shit, sorry.
And
nope,
if
never.
you are a lady, man, lady named Feng, Binjire. I don't know what that means. Anyways, you will never see the $50 that I stole from that wallet. It will stay with me. And I wish you luck, man. Nice moped, by the way.
Alright, so we're up in the year 2022. It is December something. Right now, the World Cup is going on.
Yes, sir. And from what I can tell, I haven't been paying too much attention to it. There has been some real curveballs.
Ooh.
Japan, for instance, is doing extremely well. They beat Germany, which is something. What else? I think who else is not in there? Are Italians even in the cup? Or Spain? I think Spain lost, bro.
Wow.
Like the names that you would expect to be out there are actually not in there.
You know, Ghana's doing pretty well, I heard.
Yes. I mean, I think they beat Brazil, if I'm not...
I guess that really shows you how rich Brazil has gotten, because the richer a country is, usually the better it is. I mean, as you see right now, U.S. is actually winning. It's doing pretty good.
Yo. Oh, okay. Wait, Mexico's not there.
Where do you think all our money's going?
Damn. Oh, man, that's a two-edged blade.
Yo, so U.S. Was supposed to get absolutely demolished by England. England was supposed to go 3-0 on them.
And it was tied.
It was a tie 0-0. And so as the game comes to an end in the 90 plus 10 minutes or whatever.
It's called soccer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just a bunch of Americans just lifting their shirts and on their bellies written, "It's called soccer."
Yeah, I've seen that. Honestly, it's gonna be a wild one. I mean... Again, I'm one of those people, I do like it when it comes around, because if we had more events to the scale like this, people would learn how to love-hate on each other, because this is the thing. This is the only time, like in these few years, where you can straight up talk garbage about another country straight out, man. And the other dude is actually going to laugh and throw the back at you, and you're not going to be pissed. Why can't we not do that all year round?
Well, I mean...
Think about it. You can straight up say whatever you want about England right now.
Yeah.
They're probably going to tell you, haha, 9/11. And you're going to be like, okay. You know, and that's it. There's nothing you can do.
I just call that Tuesday, man. That's pretty normal for me.
Yeah. Yeah, working at a British pub these days, man. That's a tough one.
It is funny because, you know, like, amongst Europeans, that's really normal. Like, Scottish and English people fucking hate each other, but they'll, you know, hold arm in arm in order to fight the German, right? But
the Germans just ready.
It's look
to war, Dietrich.
It could be World War V. We're still gonna be looking at Germany like, you probably did something
for three World Wars straight up. We're the good guys. It's like, no, you ain't. No, dude.
Well, but here's the reason why Americans don't do that is because we have that same kind of structure of like hating our neighbor but loving them at the same time between the states. And every time, like, you know, an American does anything literally ever in, like, Europe, it's like, oh, you dumb, uncultured American, you fucking pigs out.
And, of course, you have to pick France because of all this. I mean, see, this is the thing. This is the type of stuff that I miss with... We grew up on Dave Chappelle, you know, and the Boondocks, all that stuff that is deemed too offensive in this day and age. And I'm going to tell you one thing. That's one of the best comedy out there due to the fact that nobody had to tell me, that no matter what skit Dave Chappelle did, I was never under the impression, haha, this guy's actually that stupid.
Yeah.
No, I straight up understood. Even like Andy Milonakis, right?
Oh,
you understood. This is not. Come on, all these type.
And no matter what he put on his head, you couldn't call him a B head, a P
or a
head.
Lee head.
Nope, definitely not a Lee
but
head.
But think, if the Boondocks ever tried to have a, I don't know, man, like what do they call that? Like a new remake?
Oh, a reboot.
It would never work. No. It would be too offensive. South Park is one of the OGs that is still around, and only because of one thing, that it still makes money, and the fact that, again, it's written by Jewish dudes, so they get a little bit of, say whatever you want, man. And this is the thing, I respect shows like this, right? And I wish there was more of it. But the sad truth is, like, let's look at Rick and Morty.
There's just not enough Jews in Hollywood.
Sadly not, man. You guys need to reproduce more. More.
Somewhere in the distance I hear Kanye getting mad.
What church does he? Is something silver, and like his church was silver or some shit, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, man, I've seen him painted in silver. That man needs a religion, dude.
Okay, so that's the problem. Is that he started okay. Yay.
Started okay.
Kanye, who is now known as Ye, apparently, because every time he walks in the room, he wants people to cheer. Yay!
I thought he was going to change his name.
It's like a shortened version. Ye is short for Kanye. Oh. Which is short for Kanyeficus.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds about right. So what is it going to be in the future? Be like... like... Yeah, that's it. But then you know what else I believe in? Speaking of musicians, I think we're in the only universe out of all of them where Post Malone is not a dishwasher. There is no way. When I look at that man, that is straight up a dishwasher, back in the kitchen type of man who hooks up with the waitress. Except in our universe, somehow he made it. He's a nice guy. You know what? Post Malone is straight up one of the nicest people I've seen out there. But bro,
I mean, he looks exactly like he smells.
Nice. That's nice, man.
We did meet him at that Magic convention, though.
Yeah, he does play, and so does Casey Jones, the one dude that plays. He has his own shop now, man.
Casey Jones, isn't that the guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh, probably. Maybe I mistake his name. He plays football. I forgot what his... Again, I'm not really good with names. If anybody... Sorry about that thing if I mispronounce your name or if I forget it. I just don't remember them that well. Again, it's probably because of Liver King and his stupid the testicle diet, bro. I was supposed to be an ape by now, man. I was supposed to be throwing rocks and trees at planes and stuff, bro.
So what is our next move if, eating testicles and shoving them up your rear doesn't actually make you more, like, strong?
I would assume the best course of action right now would probably be to assassinate somebody in the government.
Well, we already tried that.
Oh, yeah. Well, then after that, see... Everybody always tells me, man, if you want to be successful in life, you should replicate some stuff that, successful people do. And I have. I've been sleeping in the middle of meetings and talking gibberish for a lot now. And I still wasn't elected president like Sleepy Joe. Why is that a thing? Dude, he falls asleep in a G6 summit, bro. What? Man, what am I over here? I fall asleep in a Walmart, they call the cops on me.
You're missing the diaper. That's the problem. You gotta get the diaper, and it must be pre-filled with presidential shit.
Okay. I will try that next time. I will try it at Publix.
Publix will definitely keep you up, man. They'll probably give you a pillow and a blanket.
I know. Publix is
sorry
too
for
nice,
the inconvenience.
Man. Yes.
No, Publix is nice, but God forbid you try to get food from there. And you've got, 27, 43-year-old moms and their, two soccer kids.
Yeah, oh, my Lord.
And you have to elbow your way past every single one of them. And if you just leave one alive, they come back a couple years later and try to kill you.
That's why I never do that. I just bought a Shiv. It's a lot faster, and they move quite quicker out of the way, man. And, yeah, dude, I like Publix. I like Publix, man. They have the best subs out there, bro.
They don't even have any passwords on their security cameras.
Oh, yes. We're talking about you, Dave. I see what you do in the meat locker, bro.
Yeah,
I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect it.
I do the same thing, but my question is, how do you do it? How do you do that whenever it's so cold?
Yeah, dog. Like, I'm kind of impressed by the the fact that you can keep it like solid, bro. Like, hey, I mean, props to you, man. It probably comes. Maybe you were following the Liver King's diet correctly, by injecting steroids. But yeah, dog. I mean, look, this was an episode that we're gonna try to pump out there just to give you an idea that we talk about whatever we talk about. And next one, we'll probably pick a better topic or a topic that you guys want to talk about or something that we wanted to talk about ourselves. And we usually did.
It might end up being the next episode or the one after that's the Christmas one. So just keep it in mind.
And yeah, with that in mind, guys. Again, like us, subscribe, do the small comment. It helps us out. Then
keep an eye out for our TikTok and our Twitter and everything.
Exactly. And we're gonna, again, from today on forth, we're gonna try to make more content, and we're gonna try to get the camera involved so you guys can actually see how we look like and all that stuff. And like I said, next episode is going to be a topic that we're going to talk about, that we're going to touch upon, or probably another man versus world type of thing. And I hope everybody understands, again, when we do these type of things, it's a joke. Again, when we did that whole shebang with how to get a girlfriend, people seem to understand that one, and it was funny.
Oh, but
all of a sudden,
how to get a boyfriend though? They were
how to get confused. A boyfriend was
like, I'm trying it, it didn't work. Like, bitch.
I'm like, what do you mean it didn't work? Like, you were not aggressive enough.
No refunds.
Yeah. That's a good one. Because you got a restraining order on me, man. Yeah. You didn't do it right.
It's clearly
you should have never given him the opportunity to get that far. Okay? Yeah. That means that he left your site and that you... Come on. If he had the time to even pick up the phone, yet alone go down there, you did it wrong. When you get yourself a dude, he cannot ever, let alone go outside, okay? Pee alone. He can never eat alone.
Nope.
And you have to make sure you wake up religiously before he does.
All right, but this is all free advice. We're not giving any more of that right now. All right.
Exactly.
You have to buy our 5-week course. We're going to be teaming up with Andrew Tate.
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah. Every time a woman gives you respect, spit. Do it. You don't need that. You are nothing to me. I mean, honestly, that jokes aside, but I personally think even he, as a person, is not really demonized the way people try to portray him. Honestly, if I kind of listen to what he says, and the dude is pretty much telling you one thing: make sure you take care of yourself and your own little bubble. And I cannot really hate on that, man. Like, you can either agree with him or disagree, and that's it. Go your separate ways. Done deal. And trust me, this is a free advice I'm going to tell you right now. Live by that. Just make sure your own little bubble is clean. Your life is going to be so much happier. Trust me on that 100,000,000%.
Yep.
But with that being said, this is going to be it for this first welcome to the next season 2 of CroSoul Spit and, all this stuff. So, like I said, give us a like, subscribe, give us a few comments. And we're going to catch you guys next week, where we're probably going to talk about maybe more testicles. Who knows, man? Maybe I'll get my $7,000 from Liver King. All right, guys. Peace.